Today I'm going to be talking about this bag right here. This is the Fjallraven Kanken number 2 15-inch laptop bag. I did a video much like this one on the classic Kanken. If you want to check that out, I will link that down below. But this review is not going to be super technical. It's just going to be from my experience as a college student. So I have been in school for 4 years now, and I got this bag in my third year of college. So I used this bag in my third year of college, and then I ended up giving it to my boyfriend to use for a while. So we both had a fair share of use with this, I would say. But I thought I would make a video on this bag as well. If you are curious and exploring your options, this is a really good option, and I'm going to explain why. Right now, this bag retails for around 185 Canadian dollars, which is a lot of money. And I think if you're a student, it's really understandable if you go with a different option just solely because of the price, because this is an expensive bag. But personally, I really love the brand and I love the sustainability efforts that they have, which is why I decided to go with this bag. But it can be expensive, especially if you're a student. And I know for a fact that there are a lot of other affordable options in the market. But if you're looking to invest in something that's very high quality and durable, I think that this bag is really good at those two things. The design is a little bit different with this bag when compared with the classic Kanken. Right off the bat, this one has some leather detailing, which I really like. It adds a little bit more of a mature look. Also, the shoulder straps on this bag are a little bit more padded, which makes it way more comfortable in my opinion. There is a separate laptop compartment in the back here that's padded. This bag can fit a 15-inch laptop, but I know there are two other versions. I think there's a 13-inch and a 17-inch. The seat pad that came with this one is a little bit more nice, and it's actually come in handy for me a couple times, so I'm really glad that I kept it, because with the classic bag I threw it out. But the inside of the bag looks pretty much the same as the classic. Also, the fabric that is used on this bag is a little bit different. The fabric on this bag is designed to be water resistant, so it's not waterproof. I have got caught in the rain before, and I was kind of concerned that my stuff was gonna get wet. I wasn't in the rain for too long, but if you are stuck in like a downpour, your stuff might get wet with this. The fabric looks like it's like absorbing the water after a certain point. So if you are a commuter student and it's raining outside, that's an important thing to consider. My stuff has not gotten wet yet, but if I was outside for a little bit longer, I feel like it would have. But also I know that for this specific like fabric, Fjallraven offers like Greenland wax that you can buy, so you can like actually wax the bag to make it more water resistant and water repellent. But I haven't tried that yet myself, so I'm not really sure how well that works. But in comparison to the classic Kanken, this one offers way more padding, especially with the seat pad in here. It just adds and makes the structure of the bag like keep its shape almost. Also, the padding from the laptop sleeve helps keep the shape of the bag as well. You can take the seat pad out, but I keep it in here just to add that extra layer of padding and make it more comfortable. Also, the seat pad comes in handy a lot of the time, so I just like to have it. The next factor that I think can be a deal breaker about this is the fact that it stands up on its own when it's full. That is a plus for me. I love it when backpacks do that. That's just me being super duper picky though. But if that's important to you like it is to me, I thought I would mention it. In terms of space for like textbooks and stuff, I never really had any issues with it. I think that it held up really well. I don't really carry a lot of textbooks around with me, but since your laptop would be in this laptop compartment, that gives you a bit more space to carry all your textbooks. And also this added padded protection makes it more comfortable if you have a lot of textbooks on you. Personally, with this laptop compartment, it's one of my favorite features of this bag, because I have traveled with this and it just makes it so much easier to go through security, because you have to take out your laptop separately, and it just eliminates the hassle of having to dig through your bag in front of all the people, especially if there's like a huge line. So some of the overall cons for this bag: first, it is pretty pricey, especially if you are a student. Like I mentioned before, like I said, I personally love this brand because of the sustainability efforts that they have. But if you're looking for something more affordable, there are many other options. And if you can afford it, this is a really good option. Another con of this bag is that the water bottle pockets is also not that big. It's very much like the classic Kanken. It gets a little bit bigger when you increase the size of the laptop bag that you get. So this is the 15-inch. I can fit like a regular swell bottle in here, but I cannot fit like my big ones, like my hydro flask here. I do have to put this inside and it just takes up more space, which isn't really a big deal to me, but I thought that was important to mention. Also, this bag is not waterproof, which I think can be a deal breaker for a lot of students, especially if you are commuting and you are standing outside a lot. The weather is unpredictable and you don't want your stuff to get wet. I think it would handle well, but also I'm not sure how it would perform if you were standing outside in a downpour for a long period of time. But I think that's everything that I pretty much wanted to say about this bag. And like I said, this is just from the perspective of a college student, which is why I only talked about certain features that I think college students would be most interested in. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please leave any comments or questions that you may have down below and I will try and answer those. I'm gonna mention this again, but I did make a video on the classic Kanken if you want to check that out. I hope you guys have a fabulous day and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.